Hey, how's it going? Swatch with me. VSUN. Oh, I'm sorry. IVSUN or IVSUN. Pronounce that. IVSUN, I'm gonna say. It doesn't really tell. Just there at the top and bottom, front and back. IVSUN 30 dual tip metallic markers. These are numbered. The colors are numbered. And there's a little swatch card on the front here for you to see. And it does tell you that, which I like very much, it tells me this, that the ink might be a little bit different than the cap color. So a lot of people complain about that. I noticed on Amazon. The number is on each end of the cap. What is that? M43. Focus. Oh, I think it's upside down. I think it's... Can you see it? Are we getting closer? Okay, that... Oh, man, that's horrible. I'm so sorry about that. Come on, Sony. Is that clearer? Anyway, it's on the both ends. Also, speaking of the caps, they do not fit on the back. And I tested both of them just in case, like... And we have... That's a hard one to show, right? Okay, so we have the brush tip there. And I guess I don't need to do it there. You can't really see it that much. The fine tip there. And the lids or the caps do snap closed. And sometimes they're a little difficult to get off. And sometimes even a little difficult to snap back on. So I got these like little round indentations on my palm here. Okay, I don't know if you want me to read you the numbers. I don't think I'm going to do that this time. I'm going to zoom in though. Okay. And I got down to here. Of course, I'm almost running out of room, so that's going to be... But those are the... Well, this one anyway is the silver. These two are silver. Like light silver, dark silver. Is there such a thing as dark silver? I don't know. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to do this. This idea I have, but when I get down here, it's gonna be iffy, you know. Okay. Ooh, that shows up nicely on black there, right? Oh, where did that... Where is that? I can't see that white. Not at all on that white paper. Didn't I just say that not too long ago with the gravy? Okay, so taking the white, just go over with just going over outlining a so-called box with the marker, the fine tip nib, and then going on the inside with the brush. Now that will be apparent when I get to the rest of the markers, because I'm also going to not do that. So I know I covered it. It'll be apparent when I go over this one. Now this one looks like it's neon, right? Neon. Okay, it's on my practice card here. I think it's this one right here. It is not neon. It looks like it's neon. And I have a yellow capped marker that looks like it's yellow neon, but it's not. It's, I think it's like the yellow gold, maybe. I don't know where it is on this one. I know it's on here though. Could be one of these two. I think it's this one. I'm not sure. But I went through, when I did these shapes, I outlined first with the fine tip. Right, like that. And like this one, outlined with the fine tip, which I don't know. I don't know. And then I went, and you can see a definite difference. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, I'm gonna try. Just a minute. I'm gonna try that and move my panels up a little so you can hopefully see, get a better idea. So you can see the outline here, that is with the fine tip, and the inside, which is different. It shows like a different color there. You can kind of see it there, I guess, with the brush tip. And then right there, I went back to the fine tip nib like that. But I can't do that particular way. And then also here, this is fine tip, fine tip all the way around, and then brush tip here, and then fine tip in the middle. And the same thing with this one, because it was so different from the fine tip and the dual, not the dual, the brush tip. So and the blue a little bit there, and one of the violets, dark violet I think it is, and then that one as well. So where I saw a noticeable difference, that's what I did with it. I put like a little, I left a little white space in the middle there, and then hit it with the fine tip. Okay, so this says M43, and I thought, oh, they're probably all gonna be M, but no, because I didn't pay attention. There's a swatch card on the box, for Pete's sake. And the brush tip here. I could probably be a little longer with my with my shapes. I don't know. Okay, this is JR2. I'll go a little bit longer, gradually. Another thing I want to check, I have paper underneath here, and I wasn't sure if it was going to go through to the other side. This is much thinner paper. This Paycon mixed media paper is 80 pound, and the black Canson drawing paper is 92 pound. Oh yes, I looked that up finally. Oh, not coming through. That's pretty good right there. J01. Oh, I want. It's good that they snap together. It's bad that they don't connect here. You know what I mean? Like, let's just see. You see how that cap is at the top? There's a little hole around. There's a ring around it right there. So you would think that this would fit in there perfectly. No, it doesn't. I have to be careful. I can't do 2 layers of the fine tip. I see. I want to do 2 layers. At least one person complained in the Amazon reviews that there was too much metal, like too much of the gray, the metallic, and that is true for that one. That's supposed to be a blue. You can see that on the side there. And then also this one and this one. Well, these are grayish anyway. This one, too much of the metallic there. This is JK1. Does that mean just kidding? Just kidding 1. I'll do that. Also, it does say that the color might be different. The company says that the color might be different from light to dark surfaces. So I'm very happy that that is mentioned in the little notes there. I got a separator between my 15 markers. It does not say, however, that these should only be used for writing and drawing like the gravy markers indicate. Oh, wait. I see a glaring error that's going to bug me if I don't fix it. So you can use these for large shapes if you want to. Of course, there were no cards, coloring cards attached or included with this set. You get 30 markers, so I think that's pretty good. 60 if you if you think about it, because some of these have a different color, a different shade, I guess, of the color. You know, going from fine tip to brush tip. I want to make sure that I don't go out of range and get all carried away, because this is like coloring and oh, see. I skipped over the paper there. There's a little lip there. That's okay. I can do it this way. That's a little bit different. That was MG2. This is MG1. Did I get it wrong? Did I get my order wrong? Is this lighter than the other one? I'm not sure. Does it look lighter? It looks darker to me. So I don't think I got it wrong. My little divider is getting ready to jump ship over here. It's just a plastic bottle, really. Look at all that space I put. Ugh, just horrible. Also, if you hear any fans in the background, my air purifier is going. And I do have, I think, oh yeah, I have a little fan up top here that helps with the air purifying, strangely enough. That is different. Is that one of the ones? This one? I believe so. That was JG4 and this is JG3. I know a JG. I wonder if he's subscribed to my channel. Hi, JG. I'll ask him when I see him on the 18th. Which, I think this video comes out on the 17th. It is not the 17th. It's not like 2 weeks. We're like 2 weeks away. I'm doing this early. Okay. This is JG2. Not to be confused with also JG number 2. Why would it be JG also? I also need to do the crafting video, speaking of also. I like this one. I need to do the crafting video that comes between the gravy swatching and this swatching. So this is, I don't know if I can see the black below that, or is that the metallic? We'll have to look when I go through, show you all the colors. JG1, the one and only. I have no idea if these were put in order, alphabetical and numerical. I didn't really pay attention to that. I just wanted to get a picture to show you this is how they are arranged. Also, I don't know if you get a box of these, if they will be in the same order. I think too that these are possibly acrylic. It doesn't really say on the box. It doesn't say on the box or the pen. There's not very much. It's just that right there. You know, it shows the nib, what side that is, showing that 1 millimeter, and then the brush side there, little brush stroke, a brush symbol. Then it says upside down, IVSUN. Oh, it's a registered name, dual metallic pen. JZ7. I don't know a JZ. Wasn't there a celebrity named JZ? I'm very out of it when it comes to celebrities. I don't... I know very few. I know of very few, and I know no celebrities personally. That's a shame, because, you know, I could rocket to stardom. Okay. This one at the bottom of the page is JZ6. If there is a celebrity named Jay-Z, I don't think it's spelled as in J, letter Z. It's probably like Jayzee or something. Somebody let me know in the comments if there's a celebrity named Jay-Z. And what does he do for a living? Or maybe it's a girl. What does she do for a living? A gal. Guys and gals. Oh, you know, that was actually pretty good. Like short, longer. I'm not going to do short here. JL1. I And we are doing white first instead of black. I haven't encountered the overwhelming metallic color, but you know, that could have a lot to do with the amount, the size of the shape that I'm creating here. It's not big. JL2. Okay, I had to plug in one of the light panels went out. It looks very dark anyway. The lighting might be slightly different. The other light panel still has 3 bars, I think, of battery power. Oh. I just did that one. JL2. So I'm not expecting that to go out anytime soon. Even when they are set with the same parameters, one goes out faster than the other. So I just wasn't paying attention. And for a moment before I started the video, I was thinking, oh, I might have to plug my panels in. But yeah, that was a very fleeting thought, obviously. When you first start out coloring with these, if you get these, you might notice that they start out with a color. So I think this one is this one. So it started out with a color, and then the gray from the metallic part comes through almost too much. You know, and so what I found myself doing was going back and forth, trying to get that blue color out to appear more than the metallic part. There are still good colors. I mean, this is a good set of colors here. I think, anyway. Oops. See what I was gonna do there? I was going to not pay attention. What is the one? JZ. Okay, JZ8. I thought, didn't I just pick this up? JZ8. This is JL4, JL3, JL2, JL1. In case I didn't say it, because when I'm on camera, yeah, my memory is horrible on camera. You know, it's that go into the next room and wonder what you're doing there. That kind of moment on video. It happens to the best of us. This is JZ5. Let me go on the outside there. Since I have the space. Oh yeah, lots of metallic. I'm not happy about that. Since it's one of my favorite colors. That's horrible. I need to come out further. I wonder if I can do that. Wait, let me see. With the previous one, bring it out more on the black there. Let me finish this one first so I don't distract myself. See, now that one I kind of fixed with the color. Let's see, where are we at here? And then I can take this and go over it a little more. There we go. JZ2. Yeah, I like that color. Purple. Now this one, I don't know if you noticed the cap color, but it's pink. It is this. So I, right away, even though I knew that the color was going to be different probably because that's what the company was told me on the back of the box, I knew that, you know, but I thought, let me see if that's pink. And no. No, it's more like a mauve color. Is it this one? A mauve color. So I put it here in the purple because mauve is closer to the purple color. So when I arrange the colors in how I want them to be, I do it magenta, purple, violet. So this one, especially on the outside, is more like a lavender, and that's closer to, I think it is closer to violet than purple. That was JL5, and this is JZ1. Back to JZ. Popular. Now that's cool. Although I do see a little bit of metallic-y going on there. I'm gonna move these down a little. They're getting over there to the edge. Starting to go rogue on me. Wow, there's a lot of space here. Now this looks more like lavender, right? Interesting. JZ3. Oh, 3 is my favorite number, so... Cool. It's great that it's a purple. I mean, a violet. A violetish. Now this one, I decided to put into like a yellow ochre status or a light brown. And on this paper, it might appear gold. Does it appear gold? Let me hit it with the brush tip. JK3. It's hard to say. Is this like a... Is this a brown? To me, it looks like a light brown, or maybe almost like a sienna. No, that part right there. Metallic. Right there. JK2. Kind of going lopsided there. A brown color. MS1. I'm thinking metallic silver. I don't know what the other letters, the other markers stand for. I just don't know. Kind of went overboard, covered the horrors. Covered the fine tip lines. Last one. JB1. This, I guess, is what? What is this? Name this color. If this was a mineral. A mineral? Right. A mineral? Right? What mineral would it be? Platinum? I'm thinking of the word. I can't. Pewter, maybe? No, pewter is much darker, right? Okay. I think that's a black marker dot there. I had to see. I had to look. These are actually pretty good. So I guess if you color smaller shapes, you'll have less of the metallic coming out or showing through. Except for JZ5 over there. What is up with that, right? Wow. And be careful then, I think, with, is it this one? Which can go metallic-y on me and you. If I and you are not careful. That was horrible. It's buckling. Did it go through? Did not go through. That is awesome. I do have to... Interesting there. And I have to put it this way, because that's how I set up my screenshots. Do these sideways. That's all I have for you. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and have an artistic day. Bye.